The Apostle Paul, considering the greatness of God, cries out, "Oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of God." Romans 11:33. It seems as though the apostle is trying to comprehend the greatness of God, and he's just overwhelmed by it all. And well he should be, for what mortal can ever begin to grasp the greatness of our God? Here we are, little finite beings on this globe called earth, while an infinite God embraces all of creation, actually uses our earth as his footstool, Isaiah says in Isaiah 66 verse 1. No, we cannot take into our limited knowledge the limitless God in heaven. We're surely not the first to wonder at God's greatness, though. Away back at the beginning of time, there was a man named Job who, as he marveled at God's greatness, he declared, "For his eyes are always upon the ways of man, and he seeth all his goings." Job 34, verse 21. We get confused just watching a half dozen people, while the great God Almighty of creation has his eye upon billions and billions of people. You cannot imagine it? Of course we can't. We're not God. What is no problem to God is a total impossibility for man. There's just no way to compare God with man. The writer of the Hebrews makes the same point that Job made, because he writes, "Neither is there any creature that is not manifest in his sight, but all things are naked and open under the eyes of him with whom we have to do." Hebrews 4:13. Let that soak in for a minute. Not only does God know who we are and where we are, but also what runs through our feeble minds, be it pure or ugly. We can hide things from our neighbors and maybe even our spouse, but we're totally exposed to the eyes of the Almighty, who sits in glory and looks into the minds and hearts of all of us. I'm always glad when God looks into my heart when I'm loving him, but I'm petrified when I realize he sees me when I'm angry or jealous or gossiping about some poor innocent soul. The prophet Isaiah points it out, and he puts a little different twist on all of this, and he tells us that God also knows the future. Listen to him describe God, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done. Isaiah 46:10. New International Version makes this to read, "I make known the end from the beginning." Look at that, if you will. God knows the future. Today we have fortune tellers who guess at the future, but our great God, whom we worship and whom we love, knows all the future. As the songwriter Ira B. Stanfield puts it so beautifully, "I don't know about tomorrow, I just live from day to day. I don't borrow from its sunshine, for its skies may turn to gray. I don't worry o'er the future, for I know what God has said. And today I'll walk beside him, for he knows what is ahead." And then he goes into the chorus, "Many things about tomorrow I don't seem to understand, but I know who holds tomorrow, and I know who holds my hand." This great and wonderful God is a loving God. Just take him by his hand and find out for yourself. Heavenly Father, we thank you that you are there, that you are real, that you exist. And when we reach out to you, as we draw nigh to God, James says, you draw nigh to us. And so today we put our hand in your hands and rejoice as we make this wilderness journey. In Jesus' name we thank you. Amen.